There's a lot of sacred bonds in a man's life. There's man and wife. There's man and child. A lot of us have man and dog. Some people have man and cats. I don't really understand that. But most importantly, there's a man and his mower. Hey folks, this is Cody with Homestead, and today I'm going to be teaching you how to change the deck belt on my Hustler X1 with a 60-inch deck. So if you got this problem and you don't know how to do it, stay tuned. I'm going to show you everything you need to know. But anyways, let's get started. So the first step we're going to do is we're going to remove our belt guards. So we're going to go ahead and take those off. So I've got the Hustler X1 with a 60-inch deck. That is going to use the 165.56-inch belt. You can find that on Amazon. They're like $30. There's a variety of the ones to choose from. That's the one I got. So the next thing we're going to do is we're going to put our belt on, and I'm going to show you the path. But don't worry, those of you that don't want to see my face, if you've got your owner's manual, at least on page 3, tack 9, it gives you the pulley path. But I'll show you exactly how to do it, and I'll make it really easy for you. So this is kind of a first but optional step. It kind of makes your life a little easier, but I've been doing it so much that I don't really need to. If you want to remove where your feet go, this area right here, it make it a little bit easier, but overall it's not necessary. But you know, if that's something you want to do, feel free to go ahead and do it. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take my belt and I'm going to feed it all the way across. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and disengage this spring pulley here. And for me, the fastening mechanism is this chain. So I'm just going to pull it out and let it go. Next, we're going to take our slack and kind of start feeding it back to the back there. And you'll understand why in a second. If you got any question on whether or not your slack is far enough back, you can always raise your seat up here and we can see right through there our slack is pretty far back. So that should be good enough for what we're going to do. So next is the most important step. This is the pulley located at the very back of your mower, which holds a lot of the tension. So we're going to go ahead and get that one set up, and I'll show you what to do. So located right at the back of your mower is this pulley right here. And what we're going to do, sorry for all the bumping, is we're going to take our chain, our belt, and we're going to get that fed in there. And this will hold pretty well on its own. But we just want to make sure that's sitting there nice and pretty. And then we're going to go up and we're going to start feeding the rest of the assembly. So the next thing we're going to do is we're going to get the belt fed between these two pulleys right here. So the first step, go interior to this pulley. And then the step after that, go interior to the other pulley. And this pulley should slide around. That's pretty normal for right now because we got this chain disengaged. Our next step involves these two front pulleys right here. So this smaller one, we need to go over the top and then go underneath, just like that. So we got a nice little S going just like that bad boy right there. So now you can take either side, doesn't matter if it's your left or your right, but you can only choose one outside pulley. So we're going to set this one up just like that. Now this next part is a little bit more difficult. You do want some good separation so that you can get your hand underneath the blade of the mower, because being able to manipulate that blade is going to be really handy for this next step. Alright, so for our last pulley, if we've done everything right, we're not going to have enough slack to get this belt on. You'll see right here is just not going. So what we're going to do is we're going to feed this bit in here just like this, and this is where being able to manipulate the blade comes in. So we're going to lift this up, stick our hand under and find our blade. So you see right here where I am turning my blade and the pulley's moving. So we're going to go just like this and get this fed in Just like that. So what I'm doing here is I'm loading the belt into the blade pulley's groove. And I'm just spinning it, and that's going to self-feed it into the groove itself and load it up for me. Sorry my head's in the way, but it worked out. So basically you're just using this pulley to load this belt up. You feed in this part right here, you go with the natural turn of the pulley, and I'm just going to get under here. And you can see right here, I'm pulling the blades, and that's how the pulley turns. So you just load it up, and it'll pop right in. All right, so we got our belt on. Now I'm just going to go around and do one quick little check, make sure all my pulleys are nice and secure. So the last thing we got to do is we got to get this spring pulley loaded back up into its little hole here. You just do that by giving this a nice tug and putting this in here. And it can be one of the most frustrating things about this project to do, because sometimes it just won't grip right. But let me go ahead and get it situated, and you can see me do it. There we go. That was probably the easiest I've ever done that. But hey, I won't belabor this video any longer. I hope this has helped you out. I'm gonna go ahead and reinstall these belt guards. But hey, look, if this video helped you out and you learned something, be sure you drop that like and subscribe. It helps the channel out, and it helps me keep making videos like this to help you guys out there doing the thing. But anyways, been Cody with Homestead, out here.